Morning, guys. Let's go to the office. I got a lot of work to do before sunup. Garrett Grayson, the quarterback from Colorado State, comes to camp today. This is going to be interesting. He's a dark horse. Grayson came on his senior year. We're going to learn a lot about Garrett today in the film room. It'll be interesting to see what he says. Let's go to work.
Welcome to Gruden's QB Camp with Garrett Grayson, presented by Experian.
Garrett Grayson, Colorado State quarterback.
Grayson, play action, rush on, goes for Higgins, touchdown Rams!
I'm excited. I've watched this show every year, so to be a part of the show, get to kind of pick his brain, I think it'll be a really fun day.
I know Garrett Grayson is a finisher. He went through a lot at Colorado State, a coaching change. He got hurt. He was part of a program that had a 3-9 culture that needed to be changed, and he was a big part of it. I admire that. I wanted Grayson to come here because I want to find out why he's not the top quarterback in this draft. Garrett Grayson, Colorado State Rams. Thanks for joining me here at Gruden's QB Camp.
Thank you for having me.
I remember sitting in my house watching Colorado State play San Diego State. Remember Pete Thomas?
I do.
Pete Thomas drops back to pass. Pete went down. Got hurt.
Yes, sir.
And what is Colorado State going to do? They're 3-9. They're not doing well. They lose Pete Thomas. Not a good night. They got to turn to Garrett Grayson. A good thing crowd noise wasn't a problem. You come in as a freshman, and I remember on the second or third play, ball security was a problem. Pass protection was an issue. Fumble. These doggone Aztecs get it. I remember sitting in my house watching the pass protection. Look at this running back, number 6. He's going to miss his pickup, and instead of finishing his block, he's going to fix his shoe while you get sacked. Look at him. I mean, what'd you say to this back?
I honestly, I didn't see that, so I've never seen that.
I mean, that's all we're going to talk about today, is what are we doing? Does this seem like a long time ago?
Yeah, this film is taking me back. This is good stuff right here.
Steve Fairchild, not a lot of people realize he's a heck of an offensive coach.
He is.
He trained you to do a lot of things as a freshman.
Sir.
Probably got on your case for being late down the middle a little bit against Wyoming.
Yep.
And this Wyoming game is big, isn't it?
It is. It's a pretty miserable look right there, throwing the interception that kind of cost you the game. And
you know what I like, though? Is here you are today.
Sir.
But I want you to remember these moments because this was a down point in your career.
Sir.
I mean, you're 3-9 for the 3rd straight year at Colorado State. 8th straight loss. They fired the coach, and look at this poor Colorado State fan. He's just sitting up there, and he's thinking, man, this is not good. And the Cannons, they never got to fire. I got pictures. Look at these Cannons. They're just waiting to shoot, and no one fired the guns. They had to introduce a new coach. And I want to get into this Jim McElwain. He's a quarterback coach. You know, he'd been in the NFL just like Steve Fairchild, and obviously the offensive coordinator of the Alabama Crimson Tide. They won a national championship.
I remember the day it happened. All of us, heard we had an Alabama coach coming to CSU, so we're all jumping up and down like a bunch of kids in a candy store.
Has it been easy for you?
Oof.
You know?
I know where this is
I
going.
watched this sophomore year. Now McElwain's the head coach. You got a new system. You beat Colorado to start the season. Everything seems to be going well. And all of a sudden, down goes Grayson. You doggone quarterbacks that want to carry the ball. What'd you do, separate your collarbone here?
Yep, broke it, snapped it in 2.
Snapped your collarbone in half.
Yes,
You're
sir.
playing Air Force. This is not good.
Nope.
You're out.
That was the first time I had in any sport missed any time with injury. And so had to go through that and learn. But I think that whole process, again, made me a better person and made me a better quarterback.
You know, a lot of the research and the digging I've done on you, that keeps coming up from your coaches, your teammates, everybody that's competed against you from Heritage High School through that tough year as a freshman.
Sure.
Now you got the broken collarbone. Isn't it true a flood ripped through Colorado, too?
It did. Tore it up pretty bad. Tore it up pretty bad. It was an ugly scene there for a while.
This is not a good FFCA meeting we're having here.
We're having a rough start.
And then you got to go play at Alabama. Good night.
Yes,
the
sir.
#1 ranked Crimson Tide, and Coach McElwain's got to go back there and play his former boss.
You know, everybody in the world was doubting us, didn't give us a chance. It meant a lot to us to kind of go down there and prove ourselves to the world that we could play with a team like Alabama, 2-time defending champs, night game in Tuscaloosa. It doesn't get any better than that.
Things didn't go well early.
Alabama with a special teams touchdown.
The one thing I notice about Coach Mack is he never got down. He's
Sir.
always encouraging you guys, isn't he?
That's something he instilled in us from the moment he got there, is that never die, never quit.
This to me was the coming out party of Garrett Grayson. Even though you didn't win the game, I'm watching this game and I'm thinking, who is this number 18? Why do you wear that number anyways?
So it started out 17 my whole life, and then sophomore year, a senior, ended up taking 17, and I'm a huge Peyton Manning fan, always have been. Figured why not go with 18 and kind of look, you know, have the same number as my idol, I guess, and just try to have, you know, half the success that he's had.
So I'm watching this, Garrett, I'm watching this game, and you're moving the ball. You're converting third downs. You're keeping Colorado State in this football game. Even the great Joe Namath is up there. He's saying, Colorado State's got a quarterback. Look at him, that daggone Grayson. He should be wearing number 12, he's saying. You did some really good things, and it had to be a huge boost for your confidence to go into Tuscaloosa and do some really good things.
Yes, sir. Have success like we had, it was something that gave me a ton of confidence knowing I could play against the best.
At the end of the day, A.J. McCarron threw a touchdown pass, and the two of you connected here, didn't you?
We did. You know, I think we both kind of learned from each other in that moment, and that's why I think our season kind of took off.
Get those cannons going. I mean, can you imagine in
Got to
3
fire
years?
'em up this year. We
3
did.
years, you and Jim McElwain, you got the cannons restarted, and you really changed the culture at Colorado State. People are excited about football. 10 wins, back-to-back bowl appearances. You got to be proud.
Yeah, no, it was a hell of a ride, and I'm very thankful for being a part of it. I think, you know, from where we started to where we finished and sticking through that, I think it's easy to quit, but it's hard to stick it out through those tough times. And I think if you do that, you can go back and look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of yourself. And the guys that quit are the ones that will regret it for the rest of their lives. And you know, I've never quit, never given up in my entire life, and I think that's something, you know, I'll take with my grave to me.
Hey, what you guys did there is going to serve you well at the next level. Some of these teams that are going to draft you, they need to change their culture.
Yes, sir.
And they need to do that by getting a quarterback, the leader of the team. But how would you sum up Garrett Grayson's leadership?
I think I'm a guy that wants to lead by example, do things the right way, be the hardest working guy on the team. That's something I've always kind of prided myself on. You know, I've got a quote tattooed on my chest, and my dad always told me, don't ever leave somewhere saying you could have done more. And I think I've done a good job of it.
Still to come.
Did this ball come out in Tuscaloosa?
It did.
Jeez, I forgot that. Oh, I guess I didn't.
Grayson gets put through the ball security machine, and Gruden takes it to another level.
You take my Super Bowl ring off.
Sports Center Special, Gruden's QB Camp, is presented by Experian. Get your credit swagger on. Welcome back to a Sports Center Special, Gruden's QB Camp, presented by Experian.
The Chucky look, see that in person, the wrinkle over the eyes, that's kind of the snarl in his look.
Scan that, damn it.
I laughed a couple times, and he had to ask me what I was laughing at.
Why you laughing?
I love it.
To the 30-yard line. Did the ball come loose at the end there?
Did this ball come out in Tuscaloosa?
It did.
Jeez, I forgot that. Oh, I guess I didn't.
It changed our, switched the momentum on us.
Is that ball loose?
It is.
I'm finding he's on tape. I'm just sitting here, I'm studying this Grayson. We can't just sit here and preach all the good things you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these are inevitable. Some of these we can be stronger with the ball. Is this Colorado?
It is.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Grayson, you're going to have to go through the ball security machine. Hey, let's get through the ball security machine here. Oof. Well, we have a ball security circuit. Players hate it. Make sure we get this ball out of there. 2 hands. We emphasize ball security, especially at the quarterback position. He's the only guy that handles the ball on every single snap. Two hands on the ball in the pocket. Even I had a baseball bat. It was a Nerf bat, just so you know at home.
Been an underdog my whole life, and I'm not necessarily from the big schools. I've been doubted, my whole career from Pee Wee on. I was always supposed to be a running back or a safety. I was never supposed to be a quarterback. It makes me feel good because people are doubting me and I get to prove people wrong.
Touchdown Rams!
So when you guys show up here at Boston College, tell me about the road mentality that you had.
As we did going into Tuscaloosa, everybody in the world was doubting us. Thought Boston College was going to kick the snot out of us, and got it done.
Colorado State has never gone east and won, have they?
Nope.
Ever. You're playing Boston College. They just beat the 9th-ranked Trojans. You throw a couple picks early. Had to tick you off, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And at 14-0 at the end of the first half, you got to take me through this route now. It's a tight slot on both sides of the formation. It looks like you're going to look for this back on a wheel route out of the backfield. And you had good protection. You got to our friend Higgins, who took it to the house. Can you put this play on the board and tell me what this thing is? Because that was the one that made it 14-7 at the end of the half, right?
Yes,
you hit
sir.
Higgins on the shallow, didn't you?
Yep.
Take me through it like I'm a new quarterback at Florida, where Coach Mackey is putting this in. You're not talking.
So this is our formation here. We got dice right. That puts the two inside guys on the line of scrimmage. Kind of a bunch formation. So dice right, protection below, and then play was Indian.
Indian, I recognize that word. Let's see it. Let me see the route. What we got?
So here, my first read is this skinny post. It's kind of it's mixed read with this. It's kind of a harder throw, harder read to get because we're expecting that safety to jump him. And so he's kind of, our 1A, and then our back is our second read, our 1B on the wheel route here.
Is he hot in the flat if we get a blitz off that strong side?
Z coming across, he's setting a pick. He has to be on top for the X. So he's setting a pick. This is really good route versus man to get that rub there. Rub concepts are great versus man. And the H is just kind of a dead route for us.
So really, you're taking a peek right here to your post, the number 84. Don't like him?
Don't like it.
This is a great play against a lot of different coverages. And my guy, Hollywood Higgins, makes it 14-7.
That was big for us going into halftime, too.
I love watching this,
Needed
man.
that change momentum.
So you guys hang in there, man. It's 4th and 10 at Boston College with a minute left. And what are they going to call again? You're going to call Rock Indian.
Indian. Yes, sir.
And they rushed 3 Boston College Eagles. They got 8 men in coverage. Tough snap for you.
It is.
Tell me about this.
I felt like just about everyone and their mom was over there on that side of the field. So I just kind of rolled out to my right. I was looking for the crosser coming underneath, and for whatever reason, that DB just left our corner out wide open, and Charles Lovett made a play.
What a great play. So, that's the dead route. You said he's the dead route.
He is.
He's the dead route. He never gets the ball. I've got 8 years of cut-ups. I've never seen that
I never threw him that pass or that route in practice, anything. That was the first time we've ever thrown that route.
You know what's funny, though?
It worked, so.
You know what's funny, though, what you did here? It's an unbelievable job you did. Because if you go through your progression, you said it, there's your primary right there. No way he's got a chance. Then you're going to look for the wheel route, no chance.
Sir.
And then really a lot of quarterbacks on 4th and 10 probably would have thrown it to Hollywood, who would have made a great effort but probably ended up 2 yards short.
Sir.
But you said, you know what? I got to write a check for the Colorado State Rams. I can't do it. I got to create some offense. Game, set, match. I love this play. Was that a hell of a win or what?
It was. Like I said, it was a statement win for us. Got our season going in the right direction, and we rattled off some wins after this one.
He threw the dead route to beat Boston College. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Huge win for Colorado State. Might be one of the top wins in the history of their program.
Yep, I agree.
And you're changing the culture from 3-9, 3-9, 3-9. All of a sudden, they're beating Boston College on the road. Times are changing, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
So now you go the following week, you got to go up to Nevada, and you do it again. And your confidence, tell me where your confidence is now.
Soaring at this point.
A lot of confidence in this arm you have.
Yes, sir.
Isn't there?
I think, I can make all the throws. I think, there's some people doubting me, but I know what I can do. And, like I said, I think I can make every throw there is.
Doubters. People doubting me. Get used to it.
Oh, yeah.
You're throwing the ball into tight windows. You're reading all kind of progressions. You got to feel good about yourself where you are, Garrett. Aren't you?
Yeah, I think playing in the pro-style system gave me kind of a step up on everyone else. Except Jameis, I guess he played in the pro-style system, but everyone else, I think, I've got kind of a leg up.
What is this route?
This is our Frisco package, Y corner.
It's like a Spider 3Y banana.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that play. I've heard a lot of that.
Your career seems to be going like this. I mean, you went from being 3-19, head coach gets fired, separated shoulder, floods coming through town. Now you're becoming a Heisman Trophy candidate. Who the hell's doubting you? I see you doing things as a quarterback that other quarterbacks aren't doing. You're handling a diverse running game. You're making great audibles and run checks. You put Colorado State football back on the map. You're doing a lot of good things, man. I want you. I don't know what you're talking about. People doubting you. Just don't doubt yourself.
Yes, sir.
Coming up next,
There's a lot of pressure on you wearing that number. How many of these do you think Peyton Manning would hit?
5.
Grayson gets challenged to be like his idol.
You got to do more than wear his number, man. You got to outwork him.
Sports Center Special, Gruden's QB Camp, is presented by Experian. Get your credit swagger on.
Peyton Manning's my idol just simply because he's the absolute perfectionist. All the things he does pre-snap with his cadence, shifts, motions, anything he can do to get the defense to show exactly what coverage they're going to run, what blitz they're bringing. It's awesome to watch.
You like the sheriff, don't you?
I do. That's my man.
His film study, unbelievable.
Yep.
His drill work. I got a feeling, you know who sets up his fundamental drill work? Him. Okay, every drill is based on 2 things. What happens the most in a game and what you need to work on, right? So you got to be able to formulate your own drill book. I want to know what Grayson needs. If you're going to be a good shotgun quarterback and be able to get rid of the ball quickly and throw hots and side adjustments and quick screens and bubble screens, you better be able to handle the low ball, the high ball, throw the ball without the laces, the cold ball, the wet ball, the deflated ball. I don't give a what kind of ball. You better be able to catch it and get rid of it and throw it accurately, under fire.
Yes, sir.
And he does this before games. I see him. I see a lot of guys coming out, they're dancing to the music, they got their helmet off, they're giving these stupid pep talks. What's he doing? He's out there working on some of his fundamentals. It's not a coincidence, is it?
No.
That he gets in these shotgun situations and throws the ball hot. People coming beating down on him, the sheriff finds his man, right?
Sir.
But I want you to go after the sheriff. I want you to outwork him in the film room, in the individual practice portion. That's how you're going to be like him, okay? You got to rival his work ethic.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of quarterbacks that I meet, you know what? I'm going home. You know what? I'm going to go learn how to golf. I got to go buy a car. Grayson, you're mentally tough, you're smart, you've been trained very well, and you love it, don't you?
Yes, sir.
I want you to take
Absolutely.
advantage of all the resources that you're going to have. And you got a chance now. You could be the sleeper, one of the all-time sleepers in this draft. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to do that Peyton Manning deal. You know how you like talking about
Yeah,
the sheriff? So I'm going to give you some shotgun snaps. It might not be perfect. I want to catch it, and I want to get rid of it with these no-lace balls.
Okay.
Just like the sheriff does.
Sir.
Only we're using no-lace balls because we're closing in on his
Even
ass.
better.
You got me?
Sir.
All right, here we go. Come on. Okay, good. Is that as quick as you can go?
No, we're good. We'll go quicker.
Seriously.
We'll go quicker.
Come on, man. We got to work now. You take my Super Bowl ring off. Good. Very good. All right, give him something on that, man. I think the big thing I wanted to teach Grayson today was getting back in the huddle, taking complete control of an offense, much like his idol Peyton Manning does. You can't just wear number 18 because you look up to Manning. You got to back it up by being like Peyton Manning. That means master the offense, communicate it, execute it, and be on a relentless mission for knowledge. That's what the sheriff does. And that's what the little deputy Grayson has to do. In the huddle today, make a note. I want to hear you call double wing right. That's the formation that we're going to use. 200 jet Vegas. 200 jet is the protection. Vegas is the route. What's the name of the play?
200 jet Vegas.
Play number 2 you're going to get in the huddle today. Same formation, double wing right. I want to call nickel 40. That's a one-back draw. I call it nickel 40. You like it?
Yes, sir.
This play, I'm going to tell you, I only want it versus 6 in a box.
Okay.
This is box count, imaginary tight end. Now, what if there were 7 in the box?
Audible.
And is that something you've done a lot of at Colorado State?
We did a lot of it.
Well, that's why I'm glad you're here. We're going to have a great day today. I like to call both these plays in the huddle. All right? You like this?
I like it.
You're going to call double wing right, nickel 40, and you're going to kill it with 200 jet Vegas.
Okay.
Okay? I don't know how you want to word it, but I like to preview the kill first. Hey, I'm killing this with 200 jet Vegas.
Okay.
All right? Double wing right, nickel 40 on one-on-one. Ready, break. We walk up to the line of scrimmage. What's the play I just called?
Nickel 40.
Nickel 40. If there's a 7 in the box look, hey, kill, 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 kill. What's the play?
200 jet Vegas.
You're my guy, man.
Hey, alert kill 200 jet Vegas. Here we go. Double wing right, nickel 40, one-on-one. Ready?
Good. Damn, 7 in the box. 3D.
Hey, kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 180. 180 shot.
I love it. Good. Great job, Garrett. Last one. Huddle up.
Hey, alert kill nickel 40 on this one. Double wing right, 200 jet Vegas. So one-on-one. Ready?
I like this guy, man. 6 in the box. Cover 2.
180. Hey, kill, 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 kill. Nickel 40, nickel 40. 180. What's that?
That's great stuff, man. That's great stuff. Excellent. Feel it?
Sir.
Can we get the targets? Are you wearing number 18?
Yes, sir.
How many of these do you think Peyton Manning would hit?
5.
So there's a lot of pressure on you wearing that number.
Up.
It's hard to compare anybody to becoming the next Peyton Manning, but if Grayson stays on course, very nice, he could become a very good starting quarterback in this league. If he stays in the same system and is blessed with continuity and good players around him, anything can happen. He has a very good arm. You've seen him push the ball down the field. Mentally, he is as good as anybody in this draft. He's been well trained. I tried to overload his mind, couldn't do it. I like you. I wish I could coach you. I think he's going to be the sleeper of this year's draft.
To be labeled as a sleeper, it's exciting because obviously he sees something in me that other people don't necessarily see, and you know he's had a ton of success. He won a Super Bowl, so he obviously knows what he's doing.
That's the best one we've had here since 1997.
It's one of the best experiences of my life. It's been something that I've wanted to be on since it's come out, and all the notes that I got today, everything, I'll study that as much as I can. Let's get greatness on 3. 1, 2, 3. Greatness.
Very good. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And,
thank you. Had a
What
blast.
you did out here, what you did on that chalkboard, that's uncommon. I mean, it's a great amount of training that you've had. You've obviously worked your ass off, but don't forget what you've done, man.
Yes, sir.
You keep getting up. You just Colorado State, you guys just keep coming.
Yes, sir.
You just don't quit. Throw a pick, Boston College, you just keep coming.
Yes, sir.
Right? You got a flood come through your town, you just keep coming, man. Alabama Crimson, just keep coming after them. You know, we never lose. We might run out of time,
Yes, sir.
but we never lose. Yep.